What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show for Wednesday, September 27th, 2017. It's Wednesday. That means it's Comics Day.
Oh, man.
At Pier 1, Tim
yeah,
Gettys.
it does.
How close can I get to your eye before you freak out?
Oh, I don't like that.
Not at all?
Once I open them, I don't want to get close at all.
Yeah.
If they're closed, you get as close as you want.
Tim?
Yes.
We finally did it. We read Southern Bastards.
We did.
That's required
3
reading.
weeks. It took us 3 weeks.
If you didn't know, every Wednesday is the comic show on the Kinda Funny Morning Show. We talk about comics, we read comics, we give you required reading. Required reading for this week was Southern Bastards. If you're a fast reader, you could read it while we get through the stuff that's not comics, or not mainly comics anchored until we get there.
Yeah.
Let me point out, Tim, your eyes look very blue today.
Thank you. If they were green, they would die.
Nice. Also, I want to point out that your pink sunburnish, not burned skin, but pink skin matches your pink shirt.
I'm a matchy boy.
You are a matchy boy.
Pink on pink is what they say.
Well, run me through what happened last night. We don't catch up if I'm not on the show. I have no idea what's been going on. What'd you do last night?
What did I do last night?
What did you do last night? What'd you get into? What'd you have?
I watched the Streamys.
Did you now?
That was a thing that I did. It was very hard to watch. Not because it wasn't a good show.
Okay, you're just tired.
Because Twitter video, it just isn't where it needs to be.
Oh, it was on Twitter video exclusively?
It was. Exclusively on Twitter video.
That's interesting for a YouTube award show, no?
Well, no, it's an internet streaming award show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was a little tough to get through. There a lot of buffering going on constantly. You couldn't go 2 minutes without it repeating a line over and over.
Yeah.
And the winner is... Well, it's like, dude, this sucks. Like, I'm not down with this.
So why'd you watch it? Why didn't you just bail?
Because our boys Sugar Pine 7 were up for multiple awards.
But there was no chance they could win.
Including Show of the Year, and there was very little chance they were going to win.
They were up against Phil DeFranco.
Father
of
the Young
internet.
Turks.
Never heard of them.
A whole bunch of other people that are like really, really, really big deals.
Yeah.
And Phil's been campaigning to win.
So Sugar Pine 7.
Oh, exactly.
They've been putting billboards on girls' butts.
Phil DeFranco.
He's Phil DeFranco.
He's Phil motherfucking DeFranco.
He's got a family to take care of.
And he was really pushing, like really hard, just as hard as they were. And it looked like he was destroying them. But yesterday, man, they just made up the lost ground, and they came through and won Show of the Year.
Shout out.
7. A channel that's only really been going in terms of this type of content for 7 months. Getting Show of the goddamn Year, beating Phil DeFranco, which was Suptic's like former boss.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So there's a lot of fun. And then what was cool is Phil tweeted like, "Hey, there's no one I'd rather lose to than these guys."
Oh, good.
So I was like, "Good on you, Phil."
Now the main question I have is for Kevin Coelho. Come in here, big dog. Come in here, big dog. Come in here, big dog. You at Let's Play Live weekend down there at the family reunion. You kissed one of the Sugar Pine 7 people.
No, I don't think so.
It's on the internet.
I don't think so.
We've seen it on the internet. There's a GIF.
No.
Do you think your kiss is what pushed them over the edge?
I mean, hypothetically, if that had happened, yeah, that makes the most sense, right? Like, just think about it for a second.
You didn't kiss Phil DeFranco and he didn't win.
That's true.
You didn't kiss any of the Young Turks, they didn't win. You kissed James.
Yeah,
he
did
won.
kiss James.
Yeah.
I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, again,
I saw it. There's video proof.
There's video
There's also video proof of them winning, which was exciting. I literally,
exciting.
So I saw it live.
Seriously, like, their show is amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, go and check it out. Start at the very beginning, and then watch every single episode, because it's funny.
That's what you did.
Mr. Yasman 300 says he cheated on Paula. Your fiance, you're marrying her on Saturday.
Paula knew though. Paula's all, I don't want to say she's all right.
She definitely wasn't all right with it.
But she knew.
She's not gonna,
She found out soon after, let's say.
Also,
what's the word? What's divorce before you're married?
Breakup. That's breaking up.
If you're engaged.
That's not it at all. No, that's not.
Even if you're engaged, you just break up?
Yeah.
I feel like it deserves a fun term, because that must happen often.
We can make up a fun term for it. So you break up before you get married. You're engaged and you break up. You disengaged.
Motherfucking brilliant.
God damn, Greg Miller.
Shit.
Holy shit, that was so good.
The show's not getting any better. Thank you. Subscribe on Patreon.
Wow.
Tip, all that shit. We'll see you tomorrow.
Wow. That was fucking awesome. But
This isn't a bit you guys planned?
No, that was how would we find that?
Have you seen us plan anything for any of the content we do?
That was a joke.
The next person I'd like to give a shout out to is someone who doesn't get enough credit at all ever. It is a ball of gas in the sky called the sun. Because Kevin Coelho is tan as fuck. He's gonna look great on Saturday for that wedding.
Show your little
Come back in here with your sausage arms and face. They didn't have that lens on though. They didn't put that lens on to understand that. Look how tan he is.
Oh,
look at Danny.
Danny Dwyer's here too.
Look at Danny.
Now, Danny, you come over here. You get on screen, because this is a man who doesn't respect the sun. He doesn't get. You don't
sunburn on the weekend, but I look alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got disengaged.
You did?
Wouldn't recommend it.
Wouldn't recommend the disengage.
Oh, no.
But you
actually no, I would recommend it.
I was gonna say disengage better than the divorce. No.
But 100%. Well, Let's have a conversation about it.
Okay. Two sides of the same coin here, Danny and Greg.
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
Yeah.
Although I would recommend maybe not getting engaged if you're going to get disengaged.
Sure.
Because it kind of sucks, and you got to ring people up and be like, yo, dog,
False alarm.
wedding ain't happening.
False alarm.
Thanks for the Tupperware. But
Oh, you already got that far. You got the gifts.
Oh, it was like, 4 weeks before maybe.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Was that when you left the
Uh,
home and just came to the United States?
No, it
and
was
you're
like
I'm
two.
done?
Yeah, it was actually. It was around the same time. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just kidding.
No, for
Oh,
sure.
okay. So
Yeah.
you just ran away. To
I spent
the
like
United
4
States.
months left, and I was supposed to run over with someone else.
Sure.
So as it turns out, it all worked out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happily married to a person who better fits me.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
I don't want to cast aspersions on anyone else.
At least you notified people. I once
Right.
got the save the date card for a couple from college, and I was like, "Oh, great!" And then we went back months later for like whatever tailgate or football.
Yeah.
And we were there eating wings, and then people were like, "When are you coming back in?" I'm like, "For like 3 months, right? Isn't that guy getting married?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "They're getting married, right? We just saved the date in the fridge." Like, no, that's not happening at all. I'm like, "Well, how the fuck would I have known?"
No, man, that happened to Gia too. Like her friends just disengaged.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
also
like then
happened
the
to
wedding
your
just happened. And my friends, it was even worse.
Yeah, very
one of my
bad.
best friend's sisters, it was her wedding.
Right.
And everyone was there, and the groom just didn't show up.
No.
Yeah.
And that actually
Yeah, no way.
happened.
See, I feel like that's
can't believe that
a
happens.
catastrophic disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different than just
That's like
disengaging.
pulling out of warp.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know when like when they're going like warp 9 is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
highest,
yeah.
and like they never want to do it because it's so fucking dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen? That's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
no.
real bad.
Yeah, no, that
didn't
sounds
end well
awful.
for anybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, that
Nightmare
sucked.
fuel.
Yep.
Danny, I want you to come back later to talk about Southern
No,
Bastard.
can I tell you about my terrifying drive across the Bay Bridge? this
I'd love
morning?
that.
Yeah.
So I left. Every morning I come over here. I leave like before 10 o'clock because I gotta hit the Bay Bridge. There's usually loads of traffic. I gotta get through the toll booth and all that shit. I'm driving along Oakland right as it comes up to the Bay Bridge. Suddenly everyone's peeling off to Emeryville, and I'm onto the bridge. Fucking no one else. Usually it's log jammed like 2 miles, right? Nothing. Like Walking
some
Dead
Walking Dead
style,
shit.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
The outbound is crammed full of people.
Oh,
So like the
no.
minute I hit it, I'm like, oh shit! Like either Kim Jong Un or a fucking tsunami or something is.
Something's
I don't
going
know.
on in San
So I'm like,
Francisco.
and I'm in a rental car because our car is getting picked up to be driven to Maryland right now. So I'm like frantically trying to figure out this fucking radio and being like, okay, what's going
Who's
on?
invading?
What's going on? What's going
Horrifying.
on? I drive the whole way across the bridge, like like 1 or 2 cars I see on the way, right? And I'm like, okay, the radar's not talking about anything. And I got here like super early.
Nothing?
Apparently, what happened was there was a shootout up on the Emeryville entrance, so they blocked it off. But it's been log jammed all morning. I got in this like
The
20-second
perfect
window
moment.
where there was where they logged.
Like you were leading the cars. Like behind you there was a
St.
ton.
Patrick himself,
Right?
Danny O'Dwyer.
Terrifying.
Wow.
I was like, yeah,
Like the
freak.
snakes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
But
But just
they
like
chased the snake. What?
Hey, before you go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you to do something, and then you have to do it, and I own it. I want you to peel this UFC thing off, and I win half of whatever it is.
Oh, I didn't know you could peel these off.
Are you fucking
I've had,
kidding
like,
me?
3
You
of
come
them.
in with a big gulp every
with
day,
your big gulp.
and then that's what it says.
Oh,
you want
this guy?
something there?
Enjoy a free 7-day preview of UFC Fight Pass.
There you go.
I already have
We're
UFC
gonna
Fight
have
Pass, so you can
Ah,
have it.
okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't know how you do it. It just says it's free.
Hell yeah.
Did I tear off the number?
There you go. Winners around.
I think
the
anybody
globe.
can do this. Go to ufc.tv/big gulp, create an account, and sign in and click submit. That's all it says. So I think everybody gets 7 days free if they do it.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh,
I came
man.
back, to WWE Network in the past week because we went and saw Monday Night Raw. There they did the preview for the 24 about Kurt Angle. And they were going through, it was his first time coming back to Stamford, Connecticut, the WWE Towers, or Titan Towers as I used to know, in, I think it was 11 years. And I didn't realize how bad his breakup had been, and I didn't know his story. And like
TNA and all that? No,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I remember him going to TNA, but I wasn't watching programming at the time, or like reading like Raja, so I didn't know what was going on. I went and watched it. Excellent documentary. I want to watch all these 24s now. Made me sad at times, made me happy at times. Made me again to realize how much I love fucking Kurt Angle. And it got me even more hype, even more hard, some would say, for WWE 2K18.
Yeah.
Because me and Cool Greg are gonna do some kick-ass fucking streams at WWE 2K18. Okay, Cool Greg?
Okay.
We also got to get together on this Friday 13th thing. Cool Greg becoming a Friday 13th pro over there.
I love it.
Yeah.
We
I
walked
watched
in
a video on
yesterday.
YouTube yesterday about like tips and tricks.
Yeah?
Do we have one? I'm sorry, it wasn't ours.
No.
Okay,
We do
okay.
Let's Plays, but we don't do like. I mean, we haven't done like. I could give you personal tips and tricks if you want, but like.
Learn some things. mornings. Kevin gave me a few too, so I'm learning.
Kevin sucks though.
He does suck.
At this game. At life, you're pretty great. But I'm saving up my positive compliments for Kevin at his wedding.
Gotcha. Yo,
I'm marrying them when I do my little speech section. By the way, I'll send you a run a show tonight for your wedding. When I do a little speech section, I gotta say positive things about him. Yeah. So right now, I like to knock him down a little more. Keep it all there. I want him to go in questioning if I like him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Caught off guard what's gonna happen.
This is a scary time in everybody's life. But last night, going back to the stream.
Oh, sure, yeah.
When I was watching it, because I only wanted to know about Sugar Pine, but I was like, I wanted to see the moment, if it happened. And it did, which was really exciting. Yeah. When they announced it, I like jumped up and was like, yes! And I was like super into it. And Gio was like, Tim, you're not on camera. And I was like, don't be one of those people. Like, no, this is how I react to things. Deal with it. You're with me. You gotta love me. And she was like, I guess you're right. So yeah,
we have so a lease. You gotta love me.
So many people in the chat always are in the comments and stuff where it's like, this is a fake reaction. It's like, no, man. This is as real as it gets when it comes to being really excited about very specific things. Put it on the box.
Be real with Tim. Andy Cortez walked in. How you doing, Andy? While Andy's here, I'll tell you in a bit of housekeeping news, Party Mode is now live for everybody on youtube.com/kindafunnygames. Some are saying it's the funniest party mode of all time. Now, granted, I'll be the first to tell you, people say that about every party mode. Every time.
Just keep getting better.
Party mode does just keep getting better.
We started with the real shitty one. So
remember, you get Party Mode each and every Wednesday, youtube.com/kindafunny. You can go over to patreon.com/kindafunnygames. I'm sorry, games on the other one too. And get them early there. This is where we debut the catchphrase, give me the blackberries. And I think that's going to take the world by storm.
Catchphrase.
I wouldn't be surprised if when people...
We're calling it a catchphrase?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if this would have been live last week, when Sib got up there, he would have screamed, give me the blackberries. You know what I mean?
It is in fact Kib. Now here's the thing.
Out on that one, I feel.
Nick called him Kib.
There is a joke that Kib from Sugar Pine 7 was called Sib at the Streamys, so everyone's making fun of him calling him Sib. But Nick, being Nick, yesterday, not just totally being real, was just like, oh yeah, Cab. I'm like, name's not Cab. That's not his name. At all.
Could be.
Nick's a bad person.
No!
Moral of the story. It's true. My mom called me yesterday.
Yeah.
Or this morning, actually, on my way to work. She's like, hey, I watched the morning show yesterday. Nick is a pervert. And I was like, yeah, Mom.
It was just such a great moment to have Nick say, well, you know, we got to hang out with the Sugar Pine guys, and they're so awesome, and it was so cool to hang out with them and, you know, finally, like, be friends with them. So, yeah, Cab and James are really cool. It's just like, well, you don't know.
Yeah, well, Nick, God damn it.
I mean, he's just the uncle. You know what I mean? What do we want out of Nick? We can't get much more.
A little more. Just a little bit more.
I think we have too much Nick already. If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny morning show each and every weekday on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with whatever we want to talk about, and we hang out with you because we are best friends. In between us running you through some links and answering your questions, we give away video games. You can win them by being in the Twitch chat, or if maybe you're watching later on youtube.com/kindafunny or listening on podcast services around the globe, you can subscribe to us here on Twitch. You can back us over on patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames and be automatically entered to win, along with a bunch of exclusive goodies and perks that we'll run you through later in the show. First story, Tim.
The first story, this is like a weird half housekeeping, half Kinda Funny Games Daily story, but like, I wanted to talk about this. I'm not on Games Daily today, so I want to watch this video. I haven't seen it yet.
So the Nintendo World Championships 2017.
After 25 years, the Nintendo World Championships finally returned in 2015 with a new multi-game competition across past and present Nintendo games. This year, the stakes are even higher. More games and more players, including qualifiers from a 12 and under age group.
What is this bullshit music?
But only 16 qualified.
This is
That's clearly Nintendo.
Some jank ass music.
Or will we crown a new winner in the Nintendo World Championships 2017?
And making the last one to come back and defend it.
Yeah, look at Bailey.
Bailey, Grace.
WWE Bailey.
Showdown in New York City. Congratulations to all
Who's
the players
hosting
who
it though?
qualified.
That's the question.
To help you prepare for the event,
I don't know.
we've
Who
decided
could
to send
be
each of you a
star-worthy
new Nintendo
enough, knowledgeable
2DS
enough to
XL
host
system
Nintendo World
and
Championships?
the Metroid Samus Returns
Who
game.
could have such a pedigree in video game
did I just
journalism
say
and
that out
personality
loud?
hosting gigs to do this?
Well then, it's official.
Started this bit early.
Metroid Samus Returns will be one of the
is
games played at the Nintendo World
Samus.
Championships 2017.
Samus
hosted
herself.
by
Hey,
the one and only
ladies and gentlemen.
You can
From
catch
What's
the competition
Good
live
Games
on our
from
channels. Already
Kinda
in
Funny
New
Games
York
Daily,
that weekend?
hosting the
Then
co-hosting
come
the
out and
Nintendo World
witness the
Championships.
action. Tickets
Very
are
exciting.
free.
You
Well,
can
tell
go
that she's
Distributed
hosting.
at the door
And
on
it says that the other guy is
first
color
served
commentary of the
basis.
games.
No, my apologies
Seating will
then.
be
Yeah.
extremely limited.
She's hosting it
so
all.
Don't miss
I got
your chance
we yelled
to be
over
part
the
of
part where they mentioned
Nintendo
her.
gaming
We're just
history.
excited that she's involved.
How fucking cool is that?
That's super cool.
I am so excited for her. I'm very jealous. I wish
Yeah.
it was me. But like, I love that it's her. That's so cool. There's like very few people that I'd be okay with it being.
Yeah.
Kevin Pereira, one of them.
Sure.
He hosts all the Nintendo stuff. But I mean, Andrea's my girl, so.
So what's up with Bailey? She's like a world Nintendo champion too?
I mean,
She's in the World Championships, yeah.
she's like going to be competing for it. She probably won't get it. Some of these people.
Come on now.
real
Don't
intense.
knock Bailey. You don't know Bailey's skills on
Hey,
Nintendo.
I
she's from
voted
the
for
area.
Miss Andrea Renee last night for something.
Oh, for the Golden Joysticks.
I think so.
Over at GamesRadar.com right now, What's Good Games
Oh, yeah?
for a Golden Joystick
Yeah.
Award. Yeah. Go vote for them if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Do it again. Maybe.
Wait, is
just
that a
keep
new
voting.
thing or is that the same thing that.
That's from like last week. We were
Okay,
talking
okay,
about
cool,
it.
cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I didn't realize that was a joystick thing.
Well, it's
You know
not
what?
a joystick thing. It's the Golden Joystick
I'm an idiot.
Awards. Joystick,
Is joystick
dead,
gone?
buried and gone.
Joystick's gone.
6 feet under. One of them, it's down there with pets.com
Uh-huh.
and Oingo Boingo.
All right. And then the last bit of news for today. This comes from IO9. It's official. Nope, sorry, not this, Greg.
We kinda talked about this
we already
already
talked about
in
this
terms
one.
of the Streamys.
Yep. The next Terminator movie will be out
chung,
in
chung.
summer 2019. Hot on the heels of the new plot. What the fuck was that? Oh, hell no, dude.
Another spider?
Yeah.
Why are
It
you
came
wearing-
in front of me.
Kevin, come here.
I don't know where it went.
It went around the side of the table. There was another tiny spider.
Yeah, but it,
We have a spider
it fucking
infestation
came from the
apparently.
roof, dude.
You can't hear it.
I'm listening for him.
I don't see him.
You know what I'm saying? We don't kill it. Cool Greg won't come to this side.
What happened?
Just fucking pretend you killed it. It's easy.
Ah, there it is!
Oh no, he is there. He is there.
Where? Oh shit, he really is!
Did you get him?
I don't know.
For the record, if you're watching at home or listening, this spider is literally the size of a pinhead.
I got him.
Okay, we got
This
him.
is like, you remember Charlotte's Web when they all say goodbye and they start flying away to Wilbur? That's what we had. on our
Fuckers on the
hands.
bottom of my shoe now. Don't come in my studio, spiders.
You
Yeah,
look
you-
so shiny.
Thanks, man.
Do you think there's like
Here's my thing.
spider nests?
I don't know. Don't say.
Not
Do not
questions
say
that
things
nobody
like that.
wants the answer to.
Well, there's also like 19 flies in here.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Why are we killing the fucking predator
These
or the
little
spider?
fuckers
I'm
aren't
sorry.
right.
Why are we killing the predator or the fly? If we would just go back to not
grew
being a
up with
million
food
degrees here,
You got it,
thanks
you got it,
Obama,
you
we
got
could
it.
fucking close the windows and be all right.
I fucking hit that guy.
He fucking got him.
I hit one.
I just didn't like seeing him. He was like right in front of my face, and then he scurried and he was really fast.
Yeah, I mean, the tiny ones are fast ones.
Hot on the heels of the new plot and character details in the next installment of James Cameron's time-traveling AI apocalypse comes a release date: Terminator 6 or Terminator 3 for real this time.
I like that.
Or whatever it'll be called is coming out on July 26, 2019. The date was announced in Variety on the same day The Hollywood Reporter ran an interview with Cameron that talked about his return to the Terminator series. Arnold's going to be 71 years old when this shoots. How do you get around that fact? Was the
Yeah,
question.
of course, yeah.
And his answer is, you don't have to get around it. The beauty of it is, he's a cyborg. And so, the org part is on the outside, meaning organism.
Yeah.
Shout out
well,
to
that's
you,
what they
fucking
did remember in the
James
last
Cameron.
one.
And Reese says it's in the first film. They sweat, they have bad breath, because they're supposed to be infiltration units. So there's this idea that flesh sort of sheaths over this metal endoskeleton, so that would age normally. So obviously, he's one that's been in action and operation for a long time, and that's all I want to say about the actual story part of it. What is that?
It's wine.
A box of wine?
Yeah, I'll finish your story. This will be a bit we cover later.
Okay. The story's done.
Oh.
Also, the Hollywood Reporter, Cameron said the following about his ridiculous filmmaking schedule. The way I look at it, I'm doing Avatar by day, Battle Angel by night, and Terminator on the weekend. You can read more details about Terminator 6.
I'm sure all these
right
movies will
here.
turn out just fine.
They're all going to be fucking great.
I mean, hey, I'm just excited they're bringing back Terminator, but they're doing it the right way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the
not
way
this
to do it.
Genesis shit.
Yeah, I'm
Get
glad they
Daenerys
rid of
out of here. Anyway, that was the last news story. There's a lot of people talking about the Annihilation trailer. That's a Nick thing. I don't know. We should wait for Nick for that.
Really?
Yeah.
What is Annihilation?
The Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina. The people that made that. It's their new movie.
Ex Machina?
No. The game, right?
No.
Ex Machina.
I haven't seen it.
Ex Machina is a movie. Deus Ex is a video game.
Yeah.
So I'm confused when you start
Both.
showing them together what you're talking about, what this trailer is.
Both about robots.
I feel like we should watch this trailer now.
All right.
Let's do it.
Fine. While you do that, everybody, I'm going to tell you about not our sponsor, Blue Apron. Blue Apron, of course. One of the things that got me, but again, this is not an ad. Blue Apron, one of the things that got me into cooking. Blue Apron, still taking care of Kind of Funny, sponsoring us here and there, doing different things. I went over, resubmitted for Blue Apron, because we had some codes lying around. I was like, I'm gonna do this, get back on the thing. And then I discovered they started doing wine. And if you don't know, I married a French-Canadian woman, so I bought a thing of wine. So they do this thing now, the wine
Wait, they
club.
do wine?
They do wine
Are you
now.
fucking kidding me?
No, so they'll send you wine and they
I
do
need
this
this.
thing, but it's like,
Gia.
you got Skycam? So what they do is send you these little bottles, half bottles, or 2/3 the size of a real bottle I was reading about, and then you get to try all these different wines. And I was like, we drink a lot of wine, Jean-Vive Saint-Onge and myself, so I was gonna go in there. I think we got 6, no? Yeah, 6 bottles in a box. We're all set to go. We're loaded up here.
Oh, get this fucking Chardonnay out of here. Just throw it out the window.
Chardonnay.
We don't fuck with Chardonnay here.
First off,
Kinda
I don't,
Funny.
I mean, like, we're not drinking it Kind of Funny. It's going to my house.
You guys aren't allowed
somebody's
to.
gonna come to the, here's the
Hey,
thing.
call Jen right now and ask her if she'll drink a fucking bottle of Chardonnay. This might end relationships. It won't. I know her. She's not stupid.
Yeah, you don't know that. I already got you beat on this, so don't worry about it, bitch.
What does that even mean?
You'll see, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to cook with it. Doesn't count. Fuck
Hey,
that.
what's up?
Not much. How are you? You're on the morning show. I love you.
Oh, cool. I love you too. I'm at the gym. Hey.
Oh, neat. Oh, thanks. So we got our first bottle or a box of wine from Blue Apron.
Okay.
Would you drink a Chardonnay?
How much are you paying me for it?
Would you cook with a Chardonnay?
Yes.
There you go. Thank you.
Anything that is meant
Hang
to
up on her.
be too salty,
up.
it's so sweet, it's gonna offset the rest of
No, that's fine. I'm just like Tim's like, oh, we don't need this Chardonnay, Jean m'appelle Tim, and I'm like, hey, buddy, I know we're gonna find a use.
Yeah. No, to be fair, he's kind of right though, because they always recommend dry wines, because otherwise it's gonna just be. It's gonna make.
I'm losing you. No, she was with me. She was with me that whole
Oh,
time.
yeah. So, like, right till the end, she was with you.
Anyways,
I wanted to hang up when you had the yes.
I know. I should have just hung up right then, right? That's a petit. I like Syrahs a lot. This is a bad episode for Joey Noel to miss.
Because you're gonna have a bottle of wine?
I'm going to call Gio.
Yeah.
You want some wine?
Fuck yeah, sure.
Open up that Chardonnay!
No, we're not drinking the Chardonnay. We're not drinking the Chardonnay. Hey, sorry. You're on the morning show right now.
Oh, okay.
So apparently Blue Apron sells or gives you boxes of wine now as an option.
They send Gia, it's me, Greg Miller from kindoffunny.com. They send you a box of 6 bottles of wine. They're not sending you a box of like box wine.
Oh, okay. Good clarification. Thank you.
What's our stance on Chardonnay?
Oh, we don't like Chardonnay. It's unacceptable.
So is it okay to cook with it?
Well, you want to cook usually with something pretty dry, so you wouldn't go for Chardonnay anyway.
Okay, thank you. You and Jen's stories line up.
What?
You and Jen's stories line up. I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page there.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna drink wine in the morning show now. Bye.
All right, bye.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think on the wine box from Blue Apron if it's like the food box. Because on Blue Apron you check what food you want. I don't think I checked anything for boxes. I wonder if I can disqualify Chardonnay for future.
Yo, you must be able.
Now,
That
here's
has to be an option.
Here's my one thing with the Chardonnay. It's too sweet. That's what we're all saying.
It just sucks. Yeah.
I have to imagine.
Too yellow.
Is that one of those? Is that one of those wines though? Like,
I like it.
No, you don't.
No,
you
you
don't.
don't.
is that one of those wines?
Stop
Do you
trying to be cool.
These are.
You said you didn't want one when I walked
We need
by.
a corkscrew, by the way. Is this one of the ones
one?
where like maybe my mom would like it? Is this one of? Is this?
Yeah,
is this?
for sure.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
It's
Part of this
well,
is the fact of Jen and I drink too much wine, so probably having smaller bottles is helpful. Part of it is also that I want to try other things and have it around, just so I have a cool little wine collection. You see my bookcase where I have all the alcohol.
I get it, but Chardonnay doesn't belong in those collections. This dude.
Someone is gonna come over and want it.
No, you shouldn't have them as friends, man. That's like the person that comes and is like, "Can I get a Pepsi?" And you're like, "We have Coke," and they're like, "I don't want that."
yeah.
That's actually what this is. Chardonnay is the Pepsi of the wine world.
So far, I think this Syrah in the archival bottle looks the coolest. Do we want to open that one?
Well, so here's the problem. These are white wine glasses.
Oh my God, has Gia changed you? Yeah.
But yeah, we're fucking.
Do we have any other glasses?
I don't know.
What?
Tim has gone so around the bend with this Gia girl that he knows these are white wine glasses and he's all cranky about it.
Are we
What
having the
is this?
Chardonnay?
We're not drinking the fucking Chardonnay.
We're not drinking their good wine.
I'm not drinking the Chardonnay.
What is this one? You want to drink this
I'll
white
drink
wine?
the Chardonnay.
I don't know what it is.
Give me the bottle.
No,
I'll take the bottle.
no, let's. Well, no,
God,
I don't. Why? I paid for this with my money.
Well, but it was a gift for us, so.
No,
it's weird that you get it all
no.
bad now.
Greg, your hands are huge.
All right. So which one do you want to do then? We can do the Sauvignon Blanc, or you can do this Vermilion.
Yeah, let's do the Sauv Blanc.
There was a lot more wine than I was expecting. Are they just sending this because
No,
it's just
this
booze?
is not
No,
sponsored.
I bought this.
No, but like this is a Blue Apron joint or not?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
it
do
is.
the food, obviously.
You can just buy wine now.
Yeah, I resubmitted, or I resubscribed, I should say, to Blue Apron, right?
Right.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so that I get my food track back on there. Because Jen and I are usually good about getting out, but then we're not sometimes. And
Yeah.
It's like, well, why not use this? And like I said, we had codes from sponsorships. And so then it was while I was there, they're like, oh, we also do wine. I was like, huh. I'm like, I want to expand the collection. Jen and I drink too much. Because it's that thing where I feel like I'm doing a good job where I'll come home with 2 bottles on a night we're not drinking.
Right.
But then like another night I'll come by and we go through a bottle.
Yeah,
And it's like, well,
totally.
fuck, now we're just drinking all this shit.
Oh my goodness.
Someone in the chat said Coke is trash. You're fucking wrong.
Hey, go drink Chardonnay and
Focus
Pepsi, you
life.
fucking asshole.
Is that a thing?
Thank you.
I'm going with small
no,
pours
but
right
we just
now.
don't like either.
Yeah.
We're doing small pours because these are small
tasting,
bottles.
sure.
Well, I'm also just not sure how much we're gonna get out of this thing.
Well, you have
This
6
little
bottles.
time.
I mean, I think it's one for each of us, right?
Have you already accounted?
Now, I do want to point out, just for the record, that I re-upped all the alcohol collections today because of Max Landis in
Max
episode
Landis.
200. We got 2 bottles of champagne, and I also bought a huge bottle of bourbon, brought old-fashioned makings, and he wanted Negronis or whatever. So I learned how to make those from Eric Castro last night, and I have
Awesome.
that there. So by the time we get to 5 o'clock, we're all gonna be wasted as shit.
Gia, now that you're probably watching this, you're gonna have to pick me up from work. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, here we go. Cheers,
Here
everybody.
we go.
Andy!
Cheers.
Having a
Oh,
sound.
is Cool Greg one?
Yeah.
We can also do it.
What are we choosing
Man,
to?
did Joey Noel pick a bad episode to not be here for? Wow, this seems like it's like sponsored by Andrea Renee. Get in here, Andy.
What should we
This will be
say?
our thumbnail.
There you
This will be
go.
our
What should we
thumbnail. The boys drink. Oh,
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
No.
No.
Cheers, on everybody.
Cheers!
Screenshot this and send it to us, everybody, so we have the thumbnail.
Yeah, best Photoshop that gets sent, that tweeted at Tim Gettys will be the
Please
thumbnail.
make sure you got it the bit where Cool Greg threw up a gang sign while drinking wine.
All right, give me back.
Which is this one? What
Give me
am
back
I
the
drinking
shirt.
right now?
Right now, you're drinking the
Hawaii.
Blue Quail Sauvignon
Sauv
Blanc.
Blanc.
This is from the
I thought so.
McFadden family estate. Oh, you can taste it?
Tasted it like that.
What year do you think this wine is?
1492.
Wow! Oh, wow! No.
Holy shit, he nailed it.
It's actually from the future.
Columbus brought it over. Columbus. Yeah.
Everybody also tweet this all to Blue Apron. Someone break this out and send it to Blue Apron on why they should just give me give it to me for free. The pairing key on this one is crisp and minerally.
It is very crisp and somewhat mineral.
Give me back the Chardonnay. I'll package it back up.
Yeah.
It's got like,
In the garbage can?
All right. You know what?
Those are spiders.
Oh, hey, Danny. While you're here with a glass of wine, let's just start. Let's get into required reading.
Okay.
It's comics. It's the comic episode of the show. We all read Southern Bastards. This starts that on a few kind of funny games dailies ago.
Yeah, I'm taking credit for this one.
You want to grab a chair? We can grab you a chair. We started reading. He's gone. You hold it up. I want to bag up this wine.
It's you with your chair and your wine. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kevin.
Do you want me to take this box of
Wine Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. Holy
hold on,
shit.
I wanna keep this
Between Wednesdays and Disengaged, this is a good show for words.
Great
We nailed
show
some
for
stuff. We
words,
nailed some
yeah.
stuff here.
Put this on your desk.
Thanks, big guy.
Dean Astley says, I love Denny, we'll miss him.
I'll miss
Well-
you.
well, I'll
Although
miss
it's the
you,
internet,
man.
so really, like,
Yeah.
I'm as close to you now as I ever.
You know
will be
what
in
he
the future.
means.
I'll just be in the comments in the chat and stuff.
I was really sad when Dan Reichert left. But then I see him
Right.
every time we go to the East Coast, and then every time it's always like a magic moment.
Yeah.
But now you guys will both be out there. I have no sense of how far Maryland
He's like
is
3
from.
hours away, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
that's more
I
than
went to the
more.
GameSpot offices a couple of days ago and. Or on Friday after Kind of Funny Games Daily, and I saw everyone. I was like, "Oh, this is the first time I've been back to the office
Since you left?
since I left."
Oh,
I
wow.
think. But I see them at PAX. It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
your IGN friends, right? It's
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing. You like,
You see him all the time.
yeah. There's always the same like. It's like high school reunions 5 times a year.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'll be.
All right, Southern Bastards.
Mm.
Volume 1, Here was a man was your required reading from 3 weeks ago when Danny suggested it to me. I went downstairs and bought it, and then we got off track. But we're back now. We've done it. We've all read it. Tim, what did you think?
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah.
In spite of itself. Because a lot of the things, like everything about it, the pitch of it, not interested at all.
Right.
I don't like the whole South as a setting. I don't like that kind of, the characters that come from that. Even the coloring of it's very red. I'm a very blue guy. I'm more of a cool dude. Don't really like them warm tones. You know what I mean? And it's just like, so going into this, I was kind of like, oh, and football. It's like, really the top level pitch of this is there's a very southern area in Alabama that their entire life revolves around this high school football team. And the coach
it's
is
a very
essentially
dark Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
It's Varsity Blues meets
Varsity Reds.
Roadhouse is what I would say.
Varsity Reds, I like that.
Where it's, you know, the coach runs the town kind of thing. He's a complete asshole. This man comes back to town. What was his name? Forgot. I just read it this morning. Loved it. But I forgot his name already. Earl's in my head. It's Earl.
Oh, it's Earl.
Right?
It is Earl.
Yeah. Earl comes back to town because his dad had died years ago. He had gone to Vietnam to get away from it, to leave this town behind, and then his uncle is now being put in a nursing home. He comes back because he's going to unpack everything and do it. And so, yeah, he gets there and finds the town under this boss control, and boss is the coach, boss is the guy in charge of everything. Yeah. And it's nefarious and horrible, and he runs into somebody who knows him, and he's like, get out of here, and then he gets beat to death, and it's
a lot
crazy.
of bullies, a lot of
bullies.
A lot of dogs taking shits everywhere.
A lot of dogs taking shits.
I think it might be the same dog, but that dog takes a shit in like 4 different places.
The dog is a key character to the entire game.
Yeah.
The dog and a piece of wood, I remember, is also like a key.
Well, that's a really cool moment, speaking of the piece of wood, there it is. So, Earl's father used to be the sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
He was a motherfucking badass, as the kids say. Carried around a baseball bat that he defended the town with. Beat the shit out of people. He was a bad father, it sounds like. Good sheriff. Earl says at one point, you know, he loved the county more than he loved mom and him. But Earl's trying to get away and not do this, and he, you know, in the front yard, his dad's buried with this giant tree that grew out of the ground there at his grave.
Yeah, did it grow out of the piece
stick.
of wood that they buried
That's
there?
what's implied.
Like,
I think whatever. It grew somehow out of there, yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, a lightning bolt hits when Earl's like, he has this, like, shouting match with this gravestone, I'm gonna leave, I don't wanna do this, blah, blah. Lightning bolt hits, it cracks, and he looks back, and, yeah, it forms a bat out of the tree that he takes to then go wreck shop. What I like a lot about it is that it's a great use of an ongoing series, but in a graphic novel, volume 1. Where I feel like I got to the end, he's on the phone the whole time. Again, this is required reading, you should have read it. He's on the phone this entire time leaving voicemails. And you don't know who he's leaving them for, but you know he keeps saying he loves this person, or he says at the very end. But you can tell from the words. And it was one of those, like, is this his ex-wife? Is this somebody who died already? Is this, blah, blah, blah. And, like, when we get to the end, like, Earl's fucked up, dead, you would assume. You get to the end there, you find out who was on the phone, and it ends. And it's one of those where I want to know more, but if this was a movie and I walked out of the theater, I'd be like, I got an entire arc and I'm great. Yeah.
And I like it because it's a cliffhanger ending, but in a good way, where it's like, I like that it, as it was in the final battle, or whatever it is, with him versus the coach, I was like, man, if he's going to kill the coach right now, then it's kind of over. And then he does it, and it ends with him, the main character, left for dead, essentially. Like, we know he lives, but like, he's fucked. I mean, we don't.
Because my thought would be, yeah, he lived.
I guess.
Of course, yeah, he lived. But then Danny today.
Right.
I read the entire thing this morning. Loved it. Had a cup of coffee. It was great. Genevieve was there. I laid down next to her, head in her lap. She rubbed my hair a little bit. It was great. That was last night. But the letter in the beginning, right, is talking about like this, blah blah. So I like the fact that it's Jason Aaron, Jason Latour, both guys from the South, who have this love-hate relationship with the South.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, exactly. And so it is this love letter, but it is also, this is what's wrong with the South and everything else. But Jason, the writer, finishes his thing saying, thanks for dropping by. Hope you'll stick around for a spell. We've got lots of bastards we'd love to introduce you to. And I was like, oh, cool. And so this ends, and I'm like, oh, when we have time today, Max coming over for 200 and everything else, I'm gonna go downstairs, buy the next volume.
Yeah.
And it's one of those I was like, oh, we'll pick up with Earl's story, whereas Danny says it actually picks up with his daughter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He comes back to town.
Oh,
and
fuck,
there is a
that's
third
really
volume
cool.
too, which I have, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh, there's only 3 so far?
There was 3 at least. I got the third one maybe 4 months ago, so there maybe there's no.
Wow.
But it's a pretty new graphic novel or series or whatever. But yeah, my understanding was that they swap character pretty frequently.
That's really cool.
That perspective.
That is really cool.
I like it a lot. It reminds me of, like, I love sport. I love sport being used as an allegory for other things. I love sports movies. I love sports comic books. I love like anything that takes sports and tells us like a human story.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely adore. Even if it's telling a sports story, it's always a human element to it. Like Moneyball is one of my favorite movies ever. I adored it when I moved to San Francisco and Oakland. It was what got me into baseball basically, and it's that whole thing of like using sport as a vehicle for talking about human experiences. And I've always heard about the love of college football specifically.
Oh, this is how it came up, right?
Right, because you were talking about all that stuff, and like I watch NFL, but I have a huge blind spot for college football. And they don't really show it in Europe as much. It's harder to access it.
Yeah.
So this was like Friday Night Lights would have been as close as I would have seen the movie and the show to that sort of stuff. So it's kind of like a pulpy version of Friday Night.
Well, what I liked about it, I think, when I'm reading it, is the fact of I didn't know it was just a slice of life comic. I knew nothing about it, right? Other than you liked it and it somehow related to football. So going in blind and reading it, okay, cool. He's gonna get involved. Is he some kind of like Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher guy?
Right.
What's his story? Okay, and it's like, when it starts setting up the father and then him coming back in, and then when he gets the bat, it was like, oh, he's a superhero, but not a superhero, but he's a superhero, but like, yeah, he like beats the shit out of like 20 dudes with his bat and all this different stuff and has that moment, and it was like,
it's like
man,
Gran Torino. He's an old
exactly.
But,
but he is like by the end, fallible, and he even has that speech in the end there when he's like getting ready to do it to himself of like, I don't know why lightning hit that bat or the tree, but I'm glad it did. And then the guy's like, what? And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you or whatever. Like, it was like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, he understands he's going in on a losing mission.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought the art was great.
I thought it was a quick read too.
Yeah.
Like, I was like totally into it. There was never any part of it that I was like, oh, the pacing's off. Like, I was in it to the very
There's
end.
not that much reading in a lot of it.
Yeah,
it's very
visual
very,
and like
very
this seems
action-heavy.
great. And I love that this foreshadows the kid at the end too.
Right.
Where there's like one of them that shows like it's him having sex with a woman.
This might be a different one. I mean, there's a couple pages.
And what I love about it is that it's that whole idea of like you define your life by trying to get away from your parents and what they were, and then inevitably you do the exact same thing they did.
Right.
And that's what he did, and now the daughter gets introduced, and it's kind of the same.
Yeah, she's got to go.
So like, how you struggle to get away from your parents' shadow, but eventually you end up filling it out yourself. So.
Great suggestion, Daniel Dwyer.
No worries.
I thought it was great.
Mine, Dennis Watt, suggested it to me.
Yeah.
He knew I was into football and this sort of stuff and Americana, so.
And that's the thing too, like goddamn, granted I lived in Missouri, Columbia, a very metropolitan city, but when I worked at the daily paper for a year and a half and got to go out to these small towns, like the rib joint they're in, I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Do I miss hole in the wall barbecue, hole in the wall whatever places, small ass? We have that like checkered pattern on the tables, like that really plasticky fucking tablecloth is garbage.
I love that they're at one point they're like, oh yeah, you live in the big city now, and it's just like, oh,
outside of Birmingham,
and it's like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. It does a really good job of like setting the tone and the environment and atmosphere of where they're at.
My local college football team, I guess, when I move, is what are they called? The Maryland...
The Terps.
The Terps,
Terrapins, yeah.
With the fucking smashing beer cans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going to go hang out with that girl. You're going to have a good one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Be there. I'm jumping in here. Okay. PD Popoff says, I'm on volume 3 after it was originally recommended a few weeks ago. The daughter barely has any part in the book. It's mostly about Coach Boss and his people after volume 1. Interesting. Want to know more about that? Going through here. Greedy ears to a Brit. It's crazy to grasp how big college sports are over there. We understand that. Sure. Mr. Yasman 300. Southern Bastards had a Hell or High Water vibe to it, and I liked it. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Seems like everybody was happy with it. Somebody wondered who the dog was barking. It wasn't Porty. That would have been nice.
It was Andy.
Andy,
yeah,
of course.
there's a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Here's a dog.
Yeah. Seems like people are happy going through.
So what is required reading for next week?
What do you want it to be?
I don't know.
The Bible.
Oh my God. We're
Old
doing
Testament.
it.
Old Testament?
Only.
What do you guys want? In the chat, we're looking at it right now. Titan Matrix points out that Jason Latour is the writer of Spider-Gwen.
Oh, interesting.
I like Spider-Gwen, I know you don't.
I don't.
East of West, have you guys ready to watch it?
East of
No.
West? No.
So good. I'm on like volume 7 maybe? Speaking of American Tales. It's super good. It's like a alternative future where America's been split into, I think, 7 different territories. So
Oh, interesting.
One's like owned by essentially the Confederacy. One is there's like the Chinese basically have most of the West Coast, Native Americans have their own, and then there's this thing, I think it's called the Ark, it's been a while since I read it, which is like it's basically a meteor hit America at a certain stage, and like during like all these wars and kind of everyone, that's where the world changed and everyone sort of twisted a bit.
Huh.
So
that sounds cool.
It's East to West.
Do you want to do that?
A lot of people are shouting out East to West.
Let's do East to West.
I've seen
East
that
to
before.
West, Volume 1.
Mix Guy 121 wants East to West 2, so there you go. East of West, Volume 1. Get ready. But the other thing I've seen a lot in the chat here, Tim, is people asking if we'll be reading that new Marvel Legacy. Ryan Santilli, does Greg or Tim plan on reading Marvel Legacy today?
I do not.
Yeah.
You asked me earlier, what is Marvel Legacy? I didn't even know, because I've been kind of
I've
just
heard so
off
much talk
Marvel.
about it.
So on comicbookresources.com, they explain what Marvel Legacy is. Marvel loves to ask, what if? What if there have always been Avengers? What if the Earth had been under constant alien threat since the beginning of time? What if the current generation of legacy heroes who we know and love is only the latest in a succession of beings who have held the title Sorcerer Supreme, the Ghost Rider, or the Iron Fist? These are some of the questions that Jason Aaron and Isad Ribic answer in Marvel Legacy 1, the soft reboot of the
Jason
Marvel...
Aaron did this one too.
Oh, yeah. The soft reboot of the Marvel Universe that takes us from the distant past to the present that was twice reset in recent memory, once when the multiverse collapsed and coalesced? What is that word?
Coalesced?
Coalesced?
Right.
Never read that. During Secret Wars, and again when Kobik reset reality on multiple occasions during Secret Empire. So what is the new status quo that emerges out of these questions? Let's take a look, and then they go back into it. You can check out this article over on Comic Book Resources about Marvel Legacy. Yeah, I don't know about it. I'm not really... I'm a little burned out on Marvel right now.
That's crazy. You love Marvel so much.
I do. I don't know. I'm just like... I want to let them kind of like pile up a little bit.
Right.
Hear what people are like, these are the great ones the last couple of years, and then jump on again.
Did you burn out on it personally?
Yeah, my thing is Spider-Man has always been my connection to the universe, and there was a point where I was reading every Spider book, and I loved it. I was so, during the Spider-Verse era, like a couple years ago, I was so into it, and then it hit a point where I'm like, oh man, I'm just not liking the direction any of these are going, and it hit a point that I'm like, there's not one consistent main book that I latch onto, so until someone tells me I'm wrong.
I want to throw out, well, first off,
like
Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man is good so far. It's
Okay.
not it's a fun one. Just enjoy it.
I read the first two.
Yeah, and you don't
I
like
want to say
God,
it's fine.
You're a hating-ass hater.
I don't know, man.
Andy, you know what I mean? It's like how he always hates on your Gundam obsession.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
You love Gundams.
I don't love...
Come here one second.
I don't love Gundams.
Fucking clearly your shirt.
I was gonna say, you're gonna tell me this guy in a Gundam shirt doesn't love Gundams? Goddamn!
I like a Gundam. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy a Gundam. But I'm not rolling down the streets.
Smoking endo, watching Gundams.
Yelling out that I love Gundams, yeah.
I mean, I'd love to make that Twitter video with you today if you don't mind. When you're ready to leave, I just film you and you just drive into frame, go, I love Gundams, and drive away. I want to give a shout out to 3 books that are out today for my required reading.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, of course, Saga, number 47.
Oh, yes.
Caught up on the plane on Saga. What a great, fantastic fucking book, doing so many different weird things on it. You like it?
I'm 1 behind at the moment.
Okay.
I'm 2 behind at the moment.
Yeah, so good. I let him stack for like 4 months there, so I had 4 issues in the plane.
I feel like it's good now.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's back to being really
Are you
good.
caught up?
No, 2 issues behind.
Sorry.
Every time I go back to it, I have to read the previous one.
Yep, 100%.
Because there's so much shit happening.
Yeah,
So much, man.
I also read, of course, last week's Invincible. I'm excited to see how they tile that up. But I mean, we've talked your ear off about Invincible, and I've noticed from numbers, not many people care. So I'm fine. I also want to give a shout out to Action Comics number 988 today. Just because they've been doing this whole thing, the Oz effect, this Oz guy who's like kind of fucking tinkered with the DC universe and fucked everything up, putting us on the path to Doomsday Clock and all that shit. They revealed his identity in the last issue.
All right.
Very interesting. I want to see what they do here. I'm sure it'll be shit because it's Superman and everybody hates me, but whatever. And then also this one popped up. Reggie and Me today. I'm giving this a recommendation solely because
Is this about your life?
it's Reggie and Me, and there's the headline, thing is a guy with a wiener dog. Reggie has an arrow pointing to the guy, and Me is pointing to the dog.
Oh my god!
Come take a look at the life of your hero, the handsome, hilarious Reggie Mantle, along with his best friend and confidant, his dog Vader. This graphic novel collects the entire Reggie and Me miniseries by Tom DeFalco and Sandy Jarl. It's somehow related to Archie. I don't understand that fully. I looked at the what's inside, and like you're clicking on here, right? Some people call him the Prince of Darkness, the Walking Dead, the closest thing Riverdale has to a supervillain. They say he's a self-centered, scheming, rotten jerk who only lives to prank people. I wish I could defend him. In all honesty, I can't. Reggie Mantle can be a nasty piece of work, a world-class creep. Then you scroll down. He's also my best friend. My name is Vader, and I'm here to tell. It's the dog. The dog is telling you a story, and he's a wiener dog. I'm fucking in.
And his owner's an asshole.
Look at how much he loves fucking Reggie, even though he's an asshole. This sounds a lot like me and Portillo.
I love it. Oh man, that is great.
So I'm picking up the collected works of Reggie and me. I'm very excited.
I keep thinking they've run out of ideas for comic books.
No,
And
not
shit
here at all.
like this keeps
No,
happening.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get this at lunch, I think. Max has got to write some stuff. That's who I was texting. Max Landis on the ground in San Francisco. Everybody can relax. Everybody can relax. Episode 200 is gonna go off of that. Give me those blackberries!
Oh my god.
Yeah. You're welcome to hang out. I want you to know. We're transitioning into other
well,
segments.
now
That
it's all
sounds to me like a real passive
No, I'm just saying. We're done talking about
just leave kind of funny entirely.
No, don't do that.
Kevin, bring me another bottle of wine. Kevin, dealer's choice on the wine.
I gotta make sure there's no more news.
Okay, well then if not, come back and get
I got
wine.
one more already.
Okay.
Now
okay.
it's time for PS I Love This Best Friend, XOXO. You can go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to nominate someone in the community doing dope shit, just like Trevor Oz did. Trevor Oz is shouting out Cup of Nerd Podcast. I wanted to give these guys a shout out as I found some best friends nearby to me here in Steubenville, Ohio.
Steubenville.
But there are also ones that mention you guys often on a podcast they started, and it's been a pretty fun listen. I just wanted to shout them out to tell them to keep it up. So yeah, keep it up, Cup of Nerd Podcast.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, kindoffunny.com/bestfriend to nominate someone doing stuff that you enjoy.
Shout something out before we do the rest of the stuff.
What I want to do is get your tips in right now if you'd like to be part of this show.
Man.
Hey, you weren't here. It's on you.
Oh my.
I got a crate of wine that I paid for that now we're just drinking. I'm sorry, Jen. She doesn't care.
One day.
So you want to get the tips in?
Yeah, start getting your tips in right now as we do this. Reminder, give a tip, help us out. There's no tips right now. I'd like you to tip. This wine, they're drinking my wine. I'm buying comics over here. I'm paying Danny.
It's ours now.
Oh, you're going to the
What's
one I
yours
wanted.
is
Okay,
mine
good.
and mine
This is
is
the one
ours.
we're going to the archival one now. Again, everybody tweet these at Blue Apron. Let them know.
Send us a tip, guys.
You know what's funny?
So I got
What?
2 tips. Did you say there was no
Oh,
tips?
oh, thank God. No, then it's just not showing up on Muxy. No, they're there. There's 2 there.
Okay.
People came through. Good
You know
job.
what's really funny?
Yeah.
When he bought this, he was like, imagine in his mind that he was gonna have it with Jen, relaxing at home.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't pan out that way.
Ark Wolf says, I love this new show. Not this new show. I love this show. I love these handsome young men. I love you, besties. This community is awesome.
Tell
It
your
is.
friends about this show then,
So
huh?
Thank you.
Let's get some more people watching. What do you say, Andy?
Just a couple more, maybe 5.
There we go. Yeah, 5 more, that'd be great. If we can get 5 more views today than we did yesterday, I'll consider it a success.
Smells good.
It does.
Are you better
That's a pro sommelier move right there.
Are you better today than you were yesterday?
The forcefulness?
I am.
Is that you doing like a Ronald
for
Reagan
sure.
speech there?
It's like it's Jason Garrett always tells the Cowboys.
Oh, this is a good thing to give a shout out to.
Yeah, so-
once
Well, it's not up yet. No, hold on. Don't, we still have to. While the tips roll in, I want to watch the Annihilation trailer, and then we got to see whatever's going on here.
Okay.
What do you
Here
wanna do
comes
first?
Joey Noel, everybody.
What do you want to do
Please
first?
tell me it's not Chardonnay.
It's. Thank you, Joey Noel. Thank you.
She was listening. She was listening.
No, the whole not
No,
Chardonnay
yeah.
is like a me and Gia and
It's a
Jen
fucking real thing.
thing. Yeah.
What would you
Guys.
cook with Chardonnay?
Yeah, because it's bullshit
Kevin.
cooking wine.
Okay. Well,
What am I doing?
Just holding for a
Is
second.
that what we drank at first? Oh no,
No.
we drank
No.
Sauvignon.
Sauv Blanc.
Which,
Tim knows what the fuck's
I know a thing or two, and that's literally.
he knew
it.
these glasses weren't the right glasses.
Yeah, but these
What do you
were.
mean?
No,
It's
no,
what
no,
we got.
no,
It's
not
what
putting
we
it down.
got.
I'm just saying that's.
when me and Joey were buying these glasses, that was an
Danny!
actual conversation.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're probably mostly going to be drinking white.
Really? Oh, is that what you guys prefer?
Yeah.
I like red better.
I do too. I think Jen does too.
I just
But I
don't
think-
want my.
Oh, I like white better.
Wine.
So does Paul.
Wine.
Yeah.
Danny O'Dwyer, come get more wine. I'm saving it for
There's
you.
a lot of wine
He keeps
drops.
saying, yeah, all over.
Is this his?
Hey, you know
No,
what,
that's
man?
cool,
You know, as they
Greg.
say in
Can you take it
Italia, mamma mia.
No, can you take it?
They say that. They do. I've seen them do
Should we
it.
go get Italian food today for lunch?
Italian.
Whoa.
That only means Olive Garden. You know?
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa.
This is a good day. This is a great day.
I'm
we're gonna watch
Watching
the Ex Machina
Annihilation
trailer.
that I totally fucked up earlier. You were
The
right.
Deus Ex
never saw
Machina.
the
I'm like,
movie.
those are 2 different things. All right. Lay it on me. Because of Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Well, no, no.
It says HD. It looks like it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely not HD. Some artifact happening.
Drink my wine, I gotta drive.
Okay, I love you.
All you.
Alright.
You have to drink.
He's got like 2 hours till he's leaving.
I know.
Have another glass of wine.
I know, he's got a long
Whoa,
show
what
to
the
do.
fuck is happening? Look at this shit. You're going through a rainbow. Oh, I see. It's just come out.
Can you describe its form?
No.
Yeah, he's good too.
Was it carbon-based?
I don't know.
Did it communicate with you?
It reacted to me.
You really have no idea what it was.
Did your husband contact you at any point while he was away?
No.
It was his decision to go in.
Why did my husband volunteer?
Fire department's here because this trailer's too hot.
You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing.
Yeah, okay.
Is that a monkey?
No.
I need to know what's inside. I could save him.
That looks awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Hold on, let's see if there's a stinger.
No.
It's just fucking Hayden Christensen.
Hey guys.
Is that one of his classic lines?
Yeah.
Hey, guy.
Classic Hayden Christensen.
You know what I mean? If I've seen it in a fucking Jumper once, I've seen him say it a million times.
Good movie,
And then you toss this one in there, Andy. This is another one for you?
So over at Kickstarter, you may have heard that.
I've heard of
that
Kickstarter.
website.
Louder,
My buddy Brian Riley, who is over at RT Games, Rooster Teeth Games.
Sure.
Good friend of mine. Hung out with him at a wedding once.
Oh, wow.
No, but he's also just one of my best
They're
friends.
like BFFs.
Yeah. So he, along with a company called Arcane Wonders. Arcane Wonders works on board games. They like design them and stuff like that. So Rooster Teeth Games Publishing hooked up with Arcane Wonders, and we're like, hey, let's make a game based on the Ruby universe. And so this is it. This is their Kickstarter. They launched it like 2 hours ago. They are like a little bit more than a fourth of the way there.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So that's pretty cool. So
That's awesome.
help out if you can.
I love seeing small companies that really struggle
Yeah.
get on these big platforms to get some money for their things. You know, it's awesome.
I thought you were gonna go there with that.
I've been mentally preparing myself for this joke. I have no response. I just want to say you're an asshole. No, that's cool.
So yeah, check it out. I think Cool Greg's gonna put that link in chat. But yeah, I love Brian and I love Rooster Teeth Games.
Blaze King says, "Oh, stop! Rooster Teeth doesn't need any more money." The thing is, this is the type of project that they need to do this because they're not sure people are going to want it.
This is essentially a pre-ordering system.
It's pre-order system to get the thing that they wouldn't ever do otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
Because there's not necessarily money in board games.
It's definitely that thing where I'm joking around giving them shit, obviously. We will do this again. Kind of funny, we'll do this. We did it for the
100%.
animated series. I'm sure one day we'll do it again for something else. Not because we're like,
Season 2.
The motion picture.
we're not grubbing for money on it.
Oh,
We're
look at
doing it for
Miles
the fact
Lewis.
that we don't
Look
know
at
if we
Carrie
actually do
Shawcross.
it.
Look at Gray.
Sim-
I don't remember his last name.
It's similar to
Marty.
all right,
Marty.
we're all gonna talk
Is
over
it?
each other.
I don't know.
Shout out to Chelsea Atkinson, who's doing the campaign management for this, and she's their community manager.
I was making good
She's been
points.
going out
You
there
were,
all
you
morning.
I just wanted to yell out who's in the fucking image. You know what I mean?
I
Assholes.
love Chelsea. Love Brian.
Oh,
love
there you
everybody
go.
at Rooster
Why?
Teeth Games.
What the fuck? Did they just totally ape our Kind of Funny Live 3?
We just ate
We
the
ate that
80s,
from the
Kevin.
80s. Yeah, I don't
We
know if
ate
we
that
can really
from
get
Yeah, I know, but like, like, look at it. Like, it is exactly like.
I think they stole it from Zero Life, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Zero
you
Life
think
was the
about
first
it.
to do it.
Anyway, okay. Enough of this. Do you have anything else to say, Greg?
No, y'all talked
We
over it.
don't-
I was making a great case for this, but nobody
But
wanted
now
to hear
you
it.
can make a new case.
Save your money for Kind of Funny on Patreon.
Oh my God.
Hold on,
did you
hold
see-
on.
Oh shit.
There it is. He's
Look
one
at the
class
Transamerica Pyramid just coming out of Greg's
Yeah,
head.
people point that out a lot. We should probably move that.
Makes you look like a cool unicorn, though.
bitch.
Or it looks like I got stabbed in that. It's like that episode of Family Guy. Whoa! Oh no! What? What do I do? Remember Family Guy?
I don't remember that.
Oh god damn it.
Kevin, can I ask you to move? I love you, but you're
Sit closer to me.
you're really hot.
I'm really hot all
Well, I
the
don't
time.
have to be here.
Okay,
Why are
then-
you
then-
grabbing my ass?
I'm grabbing your thumb.
Okay.
Now I'm grabbing your ass.
Well, we
There
got
you
a big tip from someone.
We got a big tip.
Big tip.
Let's jump into the
Let's
tips
check out
while
them tips.
Tim does whatever. Oh, thank you for listening and tipping. Rico Suave 3, but he spelled it all weird. Gundams are awesome. Give Andy a break. Also, Greg M-I-Z. Z-O-U, Rick. Now, I read on the internet yesterday from an accredited source that if you like anime, which I assume includes Gundams, you're a nerd and never have a girlfriend. And I took that to heart.
Yeah.
And I think that's just what Andy's problem is.
For a long time, Andy didn't have a girlfriend.
It's
coincidence.
Quit anime. Coincidence?
Got a girlfriend.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Anime?
He definitely quit anime.
Andy was telling me the other day he quit anime.
Yeah, remember? He stood up.
He got up and he tore off the panties off his head and he's like, no more! And he walked over to where his hentai stuff was and he took these leaf cutters and he cut all the tentacles that were coming off, going into vaginas and faces, and he said, no more! No more. Kept the top of the hentai thing, and as an anime nerd, I don't know what the tentacle's attached to.
I mean...
8Vic2 gave a tip and said, at Kind of Funny Games, can we get Outcast by Robert Kirkman for required reading the week after? I believe it doesn't get the attention it deserves. Motion carries. Next week, East of West. Next week after that, Outcast.
Okay. East of West.
Yeah.
Interesting
You
choice.
don't like that one?
I'm not a big fan of it.
We'll save it for the show.
Okay.
Next week, 1 week from today.
I'm interested to hear you guys' hot take on it.
I want to get a mic over there on the wall that just hangs there so you can grab it at any point.
They can hear me. Great. Can they hear me?
I know they can hear you, but I want them to hear you clear.
They don't hear you
Think
well.
about it right
They
now.
don't like
Somebody's
it.
bopping around. They're driving through San Diego. Their top's down. They're fucking having a great time, and they have us coming through the speakers in full surround sound.
I can't hear anything you're saying, Tim.
I understand that. Greg's talking right now.
You
I was
were
going to
talking-
wait until he stopped talking to talk to you. Did you do the thing that I emailed you? I emailed you to do something that you said you did and you didn't do.
I did do it.
Okay, we'll check the
Here's
email.
my problem, Cool Greg, is that every 30 seconds or so, maybe one every minute, this show alternates from being, holy shit, it's so much better with wine, holy shit, this was a mistake. And I don't know how we're going to find the balance in there. That's all I'm saying.
More wine.
Nailed it.
Kevin's
and
right.
Negronis
Kevin
that I
is
learned
right.
how to make.
I'm very excited to taste this.
It's a Cooking with Greggy Negroni tonight.
All right, it's time for the giveaway.
Nope. I got more tips.
Oh, okay, go for the tip.
Homer 2K gave a tip and said, this money is to go directly to more wine. Thank you, Homer.
Homer 2K got me the shirt.
What a homie he is. Today he hit me up on Twitter with the original video I made from years ago for his sister, who was leaving on a trip or whatever, or was already gone on a trip. And I was like, every time I run into him, I remember Will for a million reasons now. But that's like the one thing that like cemented why I knew him. Yeah. And like even at PAX West this year, his sister was there. And I was like, you're the one who went on the trip. Like I remember that shit.
There you go.
Benjamin Tart gave a tip and said $10 straight into Andy's pocket for banging party mode. For a banging party mode. Also, Tim, that shirt is hype.
Yeah, shout out to Homer 2K.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, right now on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, there is a new party mode up called Greg is Annoyingly Good at Battle Sloths. If you are one of our new converts, maybe from the Let's Play Family Reunion weekend, this is the kind of content you'd probably enjoy the most. A goofy-ass Let's Play.
Yep.
If you didn't like our old Let's Plays and you've been around forever, these are the new Let's Plays, the crazy ones, the goofy ones. I am very funny in this. Nick is very funny in this. Tim and Andy are very annoyed in this.
Yeah.
Sounds like the perfect combination.
It's true.
Mr. Surfy Bird gave a tip, $69.69. Ow!
I wish I could do the Grito, but I can't. Oh no, I don't like that one.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Mr. Surfy Bird says, been a lurker from day one and finally decided to start getting more involved. Love everything you guys do. Keep up the great work and looking forward to everything you do in the future. Heart emoticon.
And he walks in with a concerned look on his face.
Here's my problem. You don't teach me how to do it. You just do it. You're like Michael Jordan, just draining jump shots, not telling me what to do. Tell me how to do it. Tell me how to do the Greedo.
You start off at.
Hold on.
Yeah. Sure, we can go an octave lower if you want. And then it's like. That's not bad.
The first didn't sound good and the last didn't sound good, but in the middle?
Yeah. All right, I will keep working on this. Jean-Baptiste Saint-Onge, if you're looking at home, watching at home. Fuck, it's gonna be a Rough Games daily.
Yeah.
That's coming home tonight. We're gonna be doing that Scream thing.
You can't teach the Greedo, it's in your blood, says the midlife gamer.
It's like being Dragonborn sort of thing.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Got it.
So you don't do much ever, and you really dragged on the show until you finally do something, and then everybody's so
Hey,
blue
fuck
ball.
you, Miller!
Eric C gave a tip and said might be a better fit for Games Daily, but I'll ask anyway. With Elise coming to Gamescast, any chance to bring in a member of the Let's Play family channels to discuss their games of the year? Love y'all. Huh.
Yeah, and we'll probably do that for sure.
Okay.
Oh, for the Game of the Year discussion?
Oh, I didn't understand that question. Our official one, no, but maybe we could do a segment of let's see what everybody else thinks.
Yeah.
Because we're working with a big name site that I haven't told these guys about about chiming in on, for some of their videos about our anticipated games.
Ooh.
We'll call it blankgn.com.
Got it.
And I feel like if we get that relationship going that way, we could easily go back the other way. And hey, do this video. Hey, do that video.
International Games National.
We hit up President Trump, or like send a video of what your game of the year is. We hit up your favorite baseball player, Barry Bonds, and say, hey, what's your favorite game of the year?
Yeah.
Love Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is a big guy.
Willie Mays.
If you didn't know, Elise is coming in to do shows tomorrow. We're a little fishy on what
We're still trying to figure out what shows they're going to be.
Because Elise is one of those dumb kids, and we don't know where she'll fit best.
No, she'll fit best on
joke.
GOG for sure.
Yeah? You think so?
Oh, yeah.
But then we have to do a Gamescast.
I know, that's our problem.
Why did you tell me to book her for a Gamescast?
Because she'll be great on Gamescast. But it's like, the plan was to do both, but it'd be crazy if we were to do morning show, Games Daily, GOG, and Gamescast. That sounds like a lot of shows in one day.
But as we've now learned, the fuel of the future, wine. Now that I've been drinking wine, I feel like I could do whatever I fucking want right now. You know what I mean? You want to see me do a flip over the table?
Oh my God.
I thought you'd say no. Whoa. Stop me. I'm going to hurt myself.
That was clear.
Why? You're not a real friend at all.
Keep reading the tips.
Final tip for right now, apparently, comes from Gunplay Gamer. I love Gundams and giant robot model kits, and I have a wife for 3 years. Shout out to Andy.
Yeah.
Andy loves Gundams.
Shout out to Andy. Shout out to wives. Shout out to Gundams.
All right. That's it for tips right now. We'll cover more of your tips at the segment where we read the subs and the tips and stuff in between the two shows and then afterwards as well.
Now it's time for some giveaways. We have 2 sponsors this week, which means 2 giveaways. Greg, what are the 4 ways people can win?
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, the Kinda Funny Morning Show comes to you each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. You are automatically entered to win anything we give away by just being in the chat while we're live. However, if you can't be, or if you want to amplify your chances of winning, it is simple. You can, number 1, subscribe to us on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. $5 gets you entered to win everything we ever give away. You don't have to be here. Plus, you get the Kinda Funny logo next to your name, cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get to play multiplayer games with me, and you get the show ad-free, except for the ones we bake in. On top of all that, if you have Twitch, or if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you have to give away a free subscription. Otherwise, Amazon just takes your money and gives you jack shit. Don't let them do that to you. You have to give it away every 30 days. On top of all that, you go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. Go there, you give us $2, you're automatically entered to win everything we ever give away on any stream, and you get early access to the show, such as party mode, such as Cooking with Greggy, and you just get to go, you know what? I fucking took care of these guys that make cool shit for me, and that means a lot to us. Yeah. Never be afraid of like, oh, I can't give you $50. The $1, the $2, it helps. Plus that $2 level gets you to watch all of our shows as we record them live. So if you wanted to watch whatever this drunken shit show is going to be with Max Landis for episode 200,
it's going to be a disaster.
Today at 3 o'clock on patreon.com/kindafunny. If we do the GOG with Elise tomorrow, it'd be patreon.com/kindafunny. And if we do the Gamescast with her, which we have to do, patreon.com/kindafunnygames, just $2. And again, you can do it once, decide it's not for you and bounce. You can cancel anytime, don't worry about it. Cool Greg won't come to your house and yell at you.
Andrew Renee's mad.
Why? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna text her. Do your ads.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The first giveaway is brought to you by Movement Watches. That's Movement MVMT Watches. Was founded on the belief that style shouldn't break the bank. The watchmaker's goal is to change the way consumers think about fashion by offering high-quality, minimalist products at revolutionary prices, with over 1 million watches sold to customers in 160-plus countries around the globe.
The globe!
As Greg Miller would say. Movement Watches has solidified itself as the world's fastest-growing watch company, and they knew that because they were keeping the time.
Oh!
This is their Movement watch.
No, it does make sense.
It could make sense. It
does make sense.
So Kevin Coelho.
He's coming very slow. He hurt his neck.
Movement watches start at just $95. At a department store, you're looking at $400 to $500. Movement watches figured out that by selling online, they're able to cut out the middleman and retail markup, providing the best possible price. How happy are you with yours?
I'm very happy with it. It looks awesome, and there's so many color variations.
There
but
are.
I really like the black with just the red secondhand. Look at that shit.
The red on black.
That's some hot shit.
It is hot shit.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. What's going on? Oh, and Cool Greg got a Movement watch as well.
I'm not a fan of the leather band that he has, but I am a big fan of the solid black with just the blue accents on the second hands.
Well, with Movement watches, you got options. You got options on options on options. Classic designs, quality construction, and styled minimalism. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/KFMS. Now is the time to step up your watch game. That's mvmt.com/KFMS. Join the movement. And the second sponsor for the day is Nature Box.
Oh.
Oh shit! Where are the snacks?
Where are the snacks, Nature Box?
Are they back there?
I don't know.
I don't think
Get some?
Yeah.
Wait, they sent us some?
Yeah. G's been chomping down that
Mother
far.
goddamn!
Right, guys, Nature Box has over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high quality, simple ingredients, which means no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, so you can feel good about what you're eating. So here's the thing, we've been getting them to my place.
Oh my god, have you not heard my ad reads?
No.
My ad reads every time are literally like, when we used to do these, they'd send them to us, and I miss them, and I want them.
Oh, they send
You're
them.
a piece of garbage,
They
Tim.
send them. Oh my god.
Damn it.
The white cheddar popcorn, Greg, let me tell you. There's also the jalapeno. Gia loves popcorn. Huge popcorn fan, and this has been treating her right. Nature Box. Oh my god, it's so simple. Just go to naturebox.com, choose the snacks you want, and Nature Box will deliver them right to your door, and there's no risk. If you ever try a snack you don't like, don't eat it. Nature Box will replace it for free. Right now, Nature Box offering Kind of Funny Morning Show fans 50% off their first order when you go to naturebox.com/morning. That's naturebox.com/morning for 50% off your first order. You should do it. They have a whole bunch of different stuff. They're always changing out what they have to offer. There's some standards that are there, though. They're good. naturebox.com/morning.
NatureBox, I know you watched these ads to make sure we didn't screw them up. Send them to the office, not Tim's house.
Who's the winners, Greg?
This is an inside job. You know what I mean? We're always hungry around here. We're always looking for better food. Turns out G is at home.
She's chomping down on that popcorn.
We're giving away For Honor on the PC. It's going to Jake Cochran from the Kind of Funny Patreon.
Dude, Jake, hey,
We're giving away Song Bringer on Steam. This is going to Peter Watkins from the Kind of Funny Games Patreon. Thank you, random number generator, for choosing those people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's time for the patented Moriarty 3 and 3.
3 and my.
We're actually going to try to stick to it because we're way late today because we had fun. But I feel like if we get the host who's waiting involved on the morning show and he drinks wine, he's not upset about waiting. You know what I mean?
Danny doesn't care.
Danny's what I like to call Kuhl's
Irish creamer is what you like to call him.
No, I don't call him
That's
that.
what Nick calls
I do
him.
not call him that.
KI700 says, Tim and Greg, did you see the Bryan Cranston Uncharted news? Yeah. Rumors are Bryan Cranston's going to be Sully. I'm okay with that. I'm in.
I heard rumor he was going to be in the movie from the chat. I didn't know it was going to be Sully.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's pretty cool.
Andy, how you feel about that? He's a big Breaking Bad fan. Like, he's memorized all the episodes. It's very creepy.
What's up?
How do you feel about Bryan Cranston rumor of him being in the Uncharted movie as Sully?
Yeah!
Yeah, right?
Yeah!
I'm all about it, dude. That sounds great. Skizip says, Tim, can you wear your glasses more? They look dope. Definitely not. I've had those glasses. I got those glasses for my first day at IGN because that was when I was like, I need to be able to see if I'm going to actually do this.
Sure.
So that was a long time ago. That prescription is pretty bad. I only wear those when I can't wear my contacts for whatever reason. I should get new glasses. She gets mad at me about it all the time because she's like, they look really stupid.
Oh, wow.
Because they're dinged up. They're all messed up.
They're wing dinged up?
And they just don't look good. But you know what? You gotta live your life, right?
Yeah. Everybody tweet at Danny O'Dwyer. Tell him I apologize for the show being so late.
It's too late to apologize.
I mean, also,
It's too late.
he kind of fucked us by quitting. So, do I really care? He's got one more show on Friday. Literally.
Cheers. Yeah, I don't know anything. Acid925 says one of the Team Fat aprons coming. They will be the Kind of Funny Patreon fan mail tier for the month of October.
I've explained this, I think, on Patreon. I know I've explained on Patreon, and I've been in comments trying to get to it. We're going to make a push in October. What's happening with the Kind of Funny Team Fat apron that I wear in Cooking with Greggy is we know you want it, we know you would want it. Sadly, with Rooster Teeth, we couldn't make it work to get it on time to make it all happen. So what we're doing is making the fan mail tier on patreon.com/kindoffunny a Team Fat apron and a personalized letter from me note from me telling you what you should cook for dinner that night, the October fan mail tier. So if you go over there during October and you subscribe to the fan mail tier on patreon.com/kindoffunny, you could do it now if you wanted to and then let it ride and get something else, but I'm not trying to pressure you. If you did it there, you'll get the apron sent to you, you'll get the note sent to you that way. It's the way to make it work.
It is the way to make it work. Teamwork, dreamwork, all that stuff.
Teamwork on the dream work.
Toby
Get away from me, bug.
277 says Max definitely needs to talk wrestling.
Oh yeah, that his weird ass Carly video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk to Max about. Friendzone Hughes says, Tim, how confident are you that PSX this year that PSX is the year. Since Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced for next year, do you think there'll be an actual date at PSX?
Here's my thing. I would say there's 0% chance that Kingdom Hearts 3 would have its release date announced at PSX.
Yeah.
However, I would have also said there was a 0% chance that Final Fantasy VII Remake would have ever been shown at PSX, and they did. So, I say there's a 5% chance.
Gotcha. Okay. A lot of people now in the chat are asking how much is the fan mail tier. Fan mail tiers on Patreon, or the one you need to worry about for next month, patreon.com/kindoffunny, would be $50, which I know for some people is going to sound egregious for an apron, but remember the fact that that's the fan mail tier where you get signatures from us, you're getting this letter from me, on top of the fact that it gets you access to everything before it, which is early, I mean, not let alone the dollar thing of, if we're going up the chart, right, you get to watch us record the show live, you get entered in every giveaway we give, you get the video early version of Game Over Greggy Show early. You get the audio version of Game Over Greggy Show early. You get Cooking with Greggy early. Anything else we put up on there exclusively early, you get as well too. So it's more than that. But on top of all that, usually the fan mail is where we're doing photos this month, these classic pictures we've been teasing. We've been doing letters from us before for other months. You are now getting a physical good that we have to print ourselves and make ourselves and get to stock ourselves. So there's more cost involved with that than regular fan mail. Not that I'm saying, hey, this is why you should do it, just telling you the numbers and the process behind it so you don't think it's like, what the fuck?
Chewbacca1313 says, I hope GOG today is like the Troy Baker episode. It's just one long wandering topic about Max. I guarantee that's what it is.
No.
Really?
No. We've done that with Max before, kind of, sort of.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think we're going to get around. I want to talk about the protests. I want to talk about the taking a knee NFL protests and stuff.
With Max Landis. All right. Okay, cool. Works for me. Sure.
Oh, I mean, like, I think it's going to be a podcast that is very kinetic, and we're getting around to multiple things. But I think we're going to have topics.
Okay. Cool.
But if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. We'll talk about it, later.
Skizip says $50 is worth it. I love the fan mail. It gives me something to look forward to in the mail.
Hell yeah.
That is a cool.
Because mail's done. Look at it. It's over.
Can we get into sub only chat?
Yeah. Start only picking subs. We do have to get going.
AppVic2 says, is it limited? How limited? I don't think it's limited.
It's not limited. No, we're in this as much as you guys want to be in this. We're using San Francisco here at SF to actually print these bad boys. They're helping us out because obviously we don't know printing aprons and stuff like that. So it's one of those things. This is you'd think we know what we're doing every time we do something, but if you're new here, we don't know shit about anything we're doing. So we're getting help from a lot of friends to make this work and get there.
Super Jollyback says, Tim/CoolGreg, have you guys checked out Chance the Rapper's new song? I haven't yet. I've been hearing good reviews about it, though. I'll have to check it out. I heard it was on Letterman, maybe, something like that. Have you heard it, Greg?
No, not really. Not a big Chance guy.
So, yeah, we'll give it a chance later.
Oh!
Rocco B. Loop says, thoughts on 280 characters on Twitter.
Stupid.
We'll see if it lasts.
It'll last. I think it's dumb.
You think?
But it'll be fine, and nobody will care about it. Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I don't know, because it's like a weird beta thing, and not all their beta shit lasts always.
It'll happen. It'll be fine. Everybody wants it. There you go. And then final one.
More.
Barry Bumproyd. Greg, how many Cooking with Greggies are there? There are 8, plus a bonus drunk episode with Jen where she makes bread, or kind of makes bread. It's just Jen being drunk in the kitchen trying to make bread the night before day 2 of filming Cooking with Greg.
Falcon Box says, Letterman, LOL. Way to stay current, Tim. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Hasn't Letterman been off the air for like a decade?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show for Wednesday, September 27th, 17th. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for enjoying. Thanks for encouraging all of this madness. Remember, if you like it, please try to show up when we do the show live on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Maybe subscribe there. Maybe throw us that free Twitch Prime you got with Amazon Prime. Maybe go over to youtube.com/kindoffunny. Throw us a subscription there. If you're feeling generous, go over to patreon.com. Tip. There's a million ways to contribute to this thing if you enjoy what we do. If the only way you contribute is by subscribing, hitting the follow button, not giving us any money, that's totally cool and awesome. We thank you for that. That means just as much. We love and appreciate everything you do for us. We'll be back tomorrow. I have no idea who's on the show. Oh, yes I do. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Tomorrow's a huge show. Tomorrow, Gary Whitta on the morning shows. It's Nick and Gary Whitta for the morning show, Gary Whitta and Greg Miller for Kind of Funny Games Daily.
That is huge.
Then it's Elise in the afternoon. So if you're keeping track, Max Landis, Gary Whitta, and then Elise.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to say who, but 2 of those people have written really great movies.
It's true.
One of them knows James.
It's true. Sex Swing, Season 2.
Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure to serve you.